Look at my dashiki. Looking so fleeky. Yeah, I know. Got the flow. You're like so ho ho ho. So don't diss me. Cause I'm Vicky. I look there, but I'm supposed to look there basically. This is the thing, and it's so hard because you don't even see yourself.
Yeah, but why don't you put your hair in the front?
Why?
Do you not like that? Yeah,
I don't know.
some in the front.
It's recording, you know.
Okay, good.
Thanks, Glam Squad. No, I'm joking.
It's okay.
Going out here. Hi guys, welcome back to Best Vicky Ever. So I just want to say before I get into it, thank you everyone who has subscribed. Like, I'm at 30 subscribers now as I'm filming, and do I even know 30 people like that for them to be subscribed to me? Like, I am actually so grateful. Even the views, I never expected it. I did not expect it. I think I was on day 4 and I had like 400 views. So that means 400 people watched my video in 4 days. That's insane. Like, thank you so much. Y'all don't even know how much it means to me. It's so great. And if you're new, please subscribe, because the content is gonna be flowing, it's gonna be going, you guys are gonna love it. Like, just subscribe, hit the like button if you like this video, and yeah, let me get into the video. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you 3 self-care tips. And the reason why I thought this video would be great is because even though I love skincare and I'm a skincare advocate, listen, skincare ain't gonna get rid of your life traumas. It's not gonna get rid of your childhood traumas. So let me give you some tips that will actually help you heal, you know? And they're free, so like, what more could you ask for? Okay, so the first tip is simple. I feel like I'm doing a skincare video. It's simple, it's free. It'll change your life. No, I'm joking. I need to focus. So tip number one, guys. Tip number 1. What's wrong with me? Okay, so the first free self-care tip is just know your worth. In fact, know your worth, times it by 2, add tax, and never let anyone get you at a discount. Because seriously, not everyone in this life can have access to you. So even look at like luxury brands, like they don't even go on sale. So I remember I heard, like, I think it's Louis Vuitton, like they never go on sale, and they go as far as to burn their clothes that they don't sale. That's how far they don't go on sale. So it's like, keep that energy, have that energy. Don't let anyone get you at a discount. Know that you are the best. I think that's why I even call myself Best Vicky Ever, because I be the best. I say I'm the best, and you have to affirm that over your life. And I think a good way to practice knowing your worth actually, it's just that in every situation you are, I think this is where you need to have introspection. When you're in different situations, like different kind of like scenarios, so you might be with friends, you might be in your job, just kind of like have some self-reflection and think, actually, how does this make me feel? Like, am I actually happy here? Like, do these people see my value? Are they just talking to me any sort of way? Do they see my worth? And then from there, you can see if someone's actually treating you right. And if they're not, then you can cut it. You need to just cut it, like, seriously, because it's not even helpful for your own self. Like, you have to care for yourself first. And I always say that because it's like, I understand like caring about other people. No one's saying don't care for other people, but at the same time, you need to make sure you're caring for yourself first, and you need to make sure that you're pouring into yourself so that you're able to pour into others. So get to a point where you actually see your worth, and once you see your worth, other people see your worth. It's like also setting boundaries as well. So knowing your worth is all about setting them boundaries. Like, don't let anyone have access to you. Do you actually know how lit you are? Like, don't let anyone just come and try and devalue who you are. Yeah, and it's all about boundary setting. So like, if you're not on something, don't do it. If they really value you, they would accept it. They'll be like, calm, okay, cool, that's fine. But then if they don't, then they're not seeing your worth, and once again, then you might have to, maybe don't cut it, but maybe distance, or find some new set of people who actually value who you are, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are actually amazing. Do you actually understand? There's actually one of you in this world, and no one can take that away from you. So just know who you are, know your worth, and I think once you know your worth, the rest will follow, and people will actually like be like, actually, this person, she knows herself. You can tell she knows herself, and I can't even mess her about, because if it's hard for someone to value you if you don't value yourself, if you know what I mean. So I think try practice that. It's hard, it's easier said than done, obviously, but I think it's knowing your worth and being like, actually just highlighting what you're good at. So I think maybe just introspection, as I said, be a bit more introspective and say, what am I actually like kind of good at? Am I a caring person? Am I a lit person? Am I a funny person? Am I a great time to be around? Try find positive stuff about yourself, and then once you find them positive stuff, kind of be aware of them. And if other people don't see that in you, or you know people aren't seeing that in you, then maybe it's just not a right place for you to be. So the thing about knowing your worth is that the right people will eventually be attracted to you, because listen, real recognizes real. Like that's just seriously, that I've seen that in life. Like real recognizes real, and you will literally just start attracting people who are on the same wavelength as you. So it's like, just embrace who you are and know that you're actually worth it. That you're worth it. Who said that? You're worth it. Is that L'Oreal? Because you're worth it. Yeah, like L'Oreal, you're worth it, man. You actually are worth it. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Like, you actually have to carry that energy. And maybe it's a matter of even fake it till you make it. Just have that energy, like, listen, you don't even have access to this right now. Yeah, so just know your worth. So the next tip I would say for self-care is just do something you enjoy. And see, this is my area. This is my area of expertise. Like, I'm queen of doing stuff I enjoy. What? I feel like my favorite things in life, I say this all the time, like people will be like, what's your hobbies? I'll be like, sleeping and watching shows. Like I don't even care how that sounds. Like that's what I like. That's a bit of me. That is a bit of me. So it's like, find out things that you actually enjoy, and even you can go on like Eventbrite or something and then just go type in something you enjoy. Let's say that's like writing or something. Just type in writing workshop, and then there'll be like free workshops you can go to. So go Eventbrite is a plug. Like, there's so many free stuff you can go on, you can do. So just go on Eventbrite and yeah, check it out, because there's so much. You know how many stuff I did on Eventbrite? Like, there's so much you can actually do for free. So check it out. Yeah, and just do the things you enjoy. So even like what was I gonna say? Even if you like being by yourself, like even just spend time by yourself, like do that if you like doing that. So the next tip is just make room for how you feel. Like seriously, I think that's the best thing you can do in terms of self-care. Like, don't minimize how you feel. Like, if you're on smoke, be on smoke. Like, if you're sad, be sad. Like, don't minimize how you feel. Like, make room for how you feel, because I feel like suppressing that it's not the best thing you can do, because you're denying yourself a feeling. Like, I'm the queen of compartmentalizing. Like, I'm trying to like move past that, but I will compartmentalize. I will have a feeling, I'll put it in a box, bury it deep underground in my mind, and that's it. And that's just what happened. But now it's like, you actually, if you feel a certain sort of way, that you're entitled to feel the way you feel. Like, you actually are. And I think once you get to that space and you actually allow yourself to be angry or sad or whatever, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. So just feel your feelings, but don't stay there. That's the one thing I'll say. Don't stay there. Like, if you want to be sad, that's fine. Because in this generation, like, we're the generation of we move. It's okay to move, of course. I'm a big promoter of moving, but at the same time, I think you need to actually just kind of feel how you feel and kind of explore why you feel the way you feel, and maybe what you can do about it as well. I think you denying yourself of how you feel, somewhere along the way, it's just going to manifest itself somewhere else. Like, let's say you were angry and then you kind of were like, oh, I don't want to show my anger, and then you just put that in a box somewhere, and then like someone will do the most like minute tiniest thing to you, and then you'll blow up like you're a volcano. So it's like, you kind of, in that moment, you can be angry, and hopefully you have someone there that you can express that anger to, or you can actually just talk to that person who might have made you angry and being like, actually, that wasn't okay. So it's going back to that, the other point where I said, like, know your worth and set those boundaries. So it's like, yeah, when you feel those feelings, you're entitled to feel the way you feel, and you're entitled to tell people, actually, this made me feel like that, and that made me feel like that. So just don't deny yourself your feelings. So the next tip I would say is clean your room. It's as simple as that, because your room is actually a reflection of your mind. If you see my room right now. I give advice, but I'm not sure I can take it. No, but honestly, like, clean up your room, because it really is a reflection of your mind. Like, if you feel stressed out, your room is probably gonna look stressed out. It's the small things that are making a big difference. So just make sure your environment is in a good way. Make sure that you're able to move freely in your own room. I'm saying this because I was speaking to myself, because I remember there was this one day where I came back and my room was, I think it was a day, I was like going to an event, and then you know when you're going to an event and then your makeup's well, if you're a girl, you understand this. You do your makeup, and there's something about going out and then coming back and your room's a mess. Like, I don't actually understand how that happens. Like, your makeup will just be all over the table, like your clothes there'll be a heap of clothes on the, like, I don't actually know why that happens. But I came back, my room was like a bombshell. Like, it was just so much going on, and I was just like, this is a lot. This is actually a lot. Once I cleaned up my room, I just felt like more at peace. I don't even know why, like, but it just, I don't know, there's something about my room being cleaner. It makes me in a better headspace. So I'd say try that, clean up your room. And so the next tip is try and be active. Try and get active, and you can do that free. You don't actually have to pay for a gym membership. Even like do things in your room, like there's YouTube videos you can just watch, like do workouts in your room, or like in the morning and stuff like that, or like you can go jogging in the park if you're into that kind of stuff. But yeah, like there's actually ways to actually be active. And one way I actually was able to be active in the gym is I got onto gym referrals, just because I have this long-term health condition. So if you have like any kind of long-term health conditions, it could be like physical, it could be mental as well, you can go to your GP and ask, can you be referred to the gym? And you have like 12 weeks of like free gym classes, so you have to go at specific times, but it's a way to actually kind of get into the gym and like be active. And then at the end of it, once you do the full course, you can actually pay for a gym memberships, which is like subsidized. So that's just of interest of anyone who actually has like a health condition. That's something you can look into, and you can do that for free. So I'm actually giving you gems, like gems, like should be paid for this. But yeah, for everyone else, if it doesn't apply to you, you can literally do it in your room. It's like so many like YouTubers that do like gym stuff, so just follow them and like practice that. Even go on walks, like as simple as walking is still being active. And I think walks make you feel better for some bizarre reason. Like you'll be in your house like all day, and then you go for a walk and you come back and you feel so much better, you feel refreshed. I think just being in a different space helps. So going on a walk keeps you active, and it's helpful, and it makes you clear your mind and everything. So try getting active, try exercising, try walking, any of them stuff. And the other things you can do is try meditation. Now hear me out, because it does work and you can do it for free. So if you go on YouTube, yeah, and you just type in like guided meditation, there's so much content that you can just actually just listen to. Like I do it like right before I go to bed. So instead of watching a show, like loads of people just watch shows, what I do is I try as much as I can to just put on like a sleep guided meditation, and it really does help, because I don't know, there's something about like a retraining of your mind and kind of just slowing down your thoughts. So if you're dealing with like any kind of like negative thoughts and stuff like that, like it's really helps. It really helps in terms of like even you're in a better headspace. And if you do it right before you go to bed, it actually makes you go to bed. So if you even have trouble like trying to sleep, like meditation does help. Well, it's helped for me. And I feel like it does help for the most part for most people. So definitely try meditation. And you can even do like a morning meditation. Like I'm trying to get into that a bit more now. Just like before you go on social media, before you go on Twitter, before you go on Instagram, do something that's a bit more mindful. So, and speaking of meditating in the morning, another great thing you can do is just start your day off well, because that's a great self-care tip actually. Because once you start your morning off right, the rest will follow. Like your day will actually be good, because you've actually put yourself in a headspace where you can take on the day. So what that means is kind of maybe waking up early. Actually, who wants to wake up early? I think just have a morning routine. I would say you can wake up earlier, because it makes life a bit more easier, and you're able to actually do certain things that make you ready for the day. So that could be like praying in the morning actually, which is what I do. Like I literally, the first thing I try and do as much as I can, I go on like my Bible app and I just read the verse of the day. You could do that, you could pray, you could meditate, you could read a book. Like there's certain things you can just do in the morning that just kind of like puts you in a good space where it's like, or you can even listen to something that's positive, do words of affirmation, just do something that is starts your day off great, and trust me, the day will actually feel like it's better than it usually does, because I don't know, I don't even really know the reason, but it just works. And so the last tip is just try and practice positive self-talk. So I'm gonna break down what that actually means. So the way you speak to yourself is really, really important. I feel like most times all of us can just be our own biggest critics, and we'll just criticize ourselves for no reason. But I feel like just try, instead of criticizing, try and turn that critic into your best friend. Like, that's what you need to do, because if you speak to yourself like your own best friend, so imagine your best friend was literally going through some certain things that you went through, you would never speak to your best friend like that. So don't speak to yourself like that. Know your worth, like I said at the start. Because listen, this life is hard enough, so don't be hard on yourself as well, because it doesn't actually help. I think once you actually kind of switch that, it's a process. Like, everything I'm saying is a process in terms of practicing the self-care tip, and you're gonna get it, don't worry. This is positive affirmation kicking in right now. You're gonna get it, don't worry about it. It's gonna be a journey. Everything's a journey. It's like when I did my skincare, it was a journey, and self-care is also a journey. And I think it just starts with a single step. So every journey starts with a single step. Start your journey today. Practice any of these, all of these. Take your pick, it doesn't really matter. But I think, yeah, like, I just felt like this video would be good, because I feel like I've been practicing these things and they've helped me tremendously, because I'm definitely not where I used to be in terms of like mindset, headspace, like 6 months ago. And so yeah, I'm just gonna share everything I know to you guys, because listen, there's a hacks to everything in life, and trust me, to feel better and to feel like you're the best, there's a life hack to that, and I'm gonna tell y'all how you can feel the same. And it's not like I feel like this all the time, come on, I'm a human being, but to feel like this for the most part is a blessing enough. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. So try any of these tips, because they actually work. I'm living proof that they work. Hopefully I'll do more content like this. I think my next one I might do a video on like self-care tips that yes, you have to pay for. So I'll talk about like going gym and stuff. I'll talk about like therapy and stuff. Yeah guys, I go therapy, so I'm gonna like tell y'all exactly like what I learned in therapy and stuff, which was life-changing. So yeah, I'm excited to film that video. What else am I doing? Eating more healthily, so like being on this plant-based diet, and then I'll also tell you some more other like self-care things I had to pay for as well. But yeah, this is the free one, so listen, you have no excuse. In the other video I will go into depth into like what I learned and how we were able to like change things and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, just keep watching me, because I have so much more to say in terms of like self-care, inspiring you guys and making you laugh, because we need, in this life, we actually need these things. I feel like this is why I like doing it, because I think like I just feel like there needs to be more of this stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video. I'll see you in my next one. Don't know why I do that.